Well, greetings. It's the weekend, and this is your update. And despite not being able to see it behind us, you might be able to hear it. We are at CMEA here at our booth. And the theme that we've done for CMEA this year is kind of getting back to basics, getting back to what we offer in our rental pool and for beginners. As I've been telling a lot of people here at this show, we seem to get caught up a lot in the end of the journey. And what I really want to focus on is the beginning, is those foundational steps that are so crucial for kids who are starting. So if you missed us at the show this year, we're going to be back again next year, and the show dates are a little bit later. It's going to be the end of January into the beginning of February. So I think it's January 30th, 31st, and February 1st. I know the last day is February 1st. So if you miss seeing us at this one, we'll catch you on the next one. Then over on the Podcasting Store YouTube channel, I shared a post from Mr. Alex Tech. He's talking about project settings versus timeline settings. There's some really cool stuff in there for using DaVinci Resolve, and this kind of ties into our theme of back to basics and learning new things. If you're a pro with DaVinci Resolve, you've already seen some of this stuff. You know what we're talking about, but if you don't know about it, check out this really great tip that I pulled from his video.
We're going to click on our little gear or cog in the bottom right-hand corner to open up our project settings. Then all we need to do is to set the resolution and frame rate to the ones that we commonly use. So let's say I quite often do 1080p 25. Just going to change them. Then we click these three little dots in the top right-hand corner, and then we can go to save current settings as the default preset. The default preset simply means that every single time you open up DaVinci Resolve, every single time you create a brand new project, these are the settings that are going to load. So the project setting is going to be set to 1080p, and in my case, 25 frames per second. So it's just a super handy way of making sure they're the same every time, and they're the ones that you actually want them to be.
So if you're using DaVinci Resolve, seriously, check out Mr. Alex Tech. He has some great stuff. It's very accessible. I use this stuff all the time whenever I have a thing that I don't quite know how to do yet, but I need to learn. Then over on the Boomer YouTube channel, this week on The View from the Road, which is my weekly video out in the Thompson School District, it was a weird week because we're prepping for CMEA, but we were also coming back from that pipe burst and recovering from that. And one of the topics I talked about is what comes next? What's the mindset as you're dealing with that disaster and you're out of the moment, the adrenaline's down, and now you have to deal with everything that's happening after that. I kind of liken that to in the TV show 24, what happens the day after when Jack Bauer has to deal with everything that he's done. Check out the clip from that where I talk about when my first new car got wrecked.
The first new car that I ever bought, this is back when I lived on Long Island, I got into a car accident. It was not my fault, and the other car came at me, a wet road, lost control, and smashed into my door. And the salesperson who sold me the car had said that that car will give its life before you do, and he was absolutely right. And it sucked. It really made me sad to see this beautiful car wrecked, just destroyed. But it's just stuff. And in the end, stuff is stuff, but people are people, and that's what matters.
So I really appreciate everyone that's come by the booth and talked to us about that and sent their, sympathy and condolences for that. It means a lot. We're going to come back better than ever. Don't you worry. Then over on the Podcasting Store Medium page, I didn't have time to write an essay this week, so I did an essay rewind to the time that I won an audition I didn't even know I was taking. And that was after a marching band show. We did a performance back at the high school, and some people approached me and asked me to be in their brass quintet. Well, the lesson on that one is to always be ready at every performance and everything that you do, because you never know what opportunity is going to present itself. So if you missed that one the first time around, the QR code's right over there. Check it out. It's a good read. That is your weekend update. As always, thank you so much for watching. Comment below, let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch up with you next time.
If you enjoyed the weekend update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.